So in terms of the longer term changes, do you think there are enough people in Congress who think like you do, enough of a band of revolutionaries, if you like, to actually make this happen, to make these big structural changes? Are we ever going to see it?
We may not have enough yet, but I think the longer this happens, I mean, there have been continuing resolutions for, I think, 9 of the last 10 years. I think people are going to wise up. Now, the problem that we have with things like a balanced budget amendment and, like you mentioned, doing a convention of the states, so we're actually focusing on the core functions of the federal government, is it's tougher to get bipartisan support for that with some of my Democrat friends. It's just they have a conception of government that's much more expansive than I think most conservatives do. So I think that's a problem. The thing, though, that I'm encouraged about, Steve, is if you go in the country, if you go in the individual states, I actually think there is a widespread belief in the reforms you discuss and I've discussed. And one way to do it would be doing it through those state legislatures, because the dysfunction in Washington is not good for our individual state governments either.
I'm here live in Philadelphia at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. When you hear the phrase lives, fortunes, and sacred honor, these are the folks we should think of, those who anonymously gave their lives. Well, today you have a chance to volunteer. You need to volunteer for conventionofstates.com, the movement that's going to save the country. These folks are willing to step up and give everything. We need you to give just a little bit. Go to conventionofstates.com and volunteer today.